Alright, so today is May 12th, 2023, and the summer session number 21, MS evening session number 1092. The online attendees today are Mitra, Advaita, Dakshin Siddharth, and Rahul. Aditya is on leave today, and the direct attendees are Sanjay Rehan, Akshit, Tarun, Sai Sanjay, Sai Saran, Kavinraj, Nitin, Hariharan, Pravan, and Shivan. So what we are going to do today is an activity called as Kill the Sins. We've got three agenda. Agenda number one, Tarun has got a presentation, and that presentation is about how to use the subliminals, a psychological concept. He has prepared 13 slides PPT, and Tarun was supposed to make the presentation last week itself, so I don't want to postpone that. So on the first sphere, we will have Tarun's presentation. So once he finishes, we will then move on to the evaluation of drama after coma activity, because the CRS has to be updated, and then Kill the Sins activity. The Kill the Sins game activity will be used with some properties. There will be three leaders, four in fact. Leader number one will be Tarun, leader number two will be Sanjay Rehan, leader number three will be Rahul in the online form, and leader number four is Akshit. Since Akshit needs even more good leadership skills, I'm making him leader one more time. And online form will be in one team. Tarun will have one team, Sanjay Rehan will have one team, and Akshit will have another team. All that after Tarun's presentation. So Tarun, come here. So I am going to share the screen, so not a standing position. You will have this phone. You will use this mic for the online people. You will use this mic for my camera. Okay? And changing the slides, nee enter press panni nee pannu. Okay? Any questions?
Sir.
Yara help வேணுமா?
Sir, slides மாத்தணும்.
உனக்கு ஸ்லைட் மாத்துறதுக்கு அக்ஷித் வேணும். அப்படிதானே? நான் வேணா உட்கார்ந்துக்குமா?
இல்ல சார்.
நான் பாத்துக்கிறேன். Don't worry. Presentation நல்லா பண்ணணும். ஜூனியர் செக்ஷனுக்கு இட் ஷுட் பி a good inspiration. Okay? Notified. Put on notified. Pocket leader.
Yes, sir.
Pocket leader.
Sir.
You will start.
Good morning everyone, I am Tarun. In this section, I am going to speak about subliminal message conversion. The meaning of subliminal. The meaning of subliminal is subliminal meaning. The meaning of subliminal is a subconscious message or thing that goes inside to our mind and stored in our mind. A subliminal message can be done by two processes. Process number one. Process number one. In step one, have a short-term and a long-term goals written in.
Okay, process number one, step number one. Have your short-term and long-term goals written in rectangular cards. Saran, நீ என்ன பண்ண? இன்னொரு தடவை இந்த மாதிரி கவனிக்காம அவன் சுற்றிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. அவன் வீட்டில் விட்டு நின்று சரியா? இதுதான் லாஸ்ட். Okay. These are called as cue cards, and the presentation reads that take a maximum of 5 cue cards or more than that. It should be short and constructive. Should be the experiment.
Sir, and take short-term goals and long-term goals write in a rectangle cards. It must be short and it must be constructive. Take maximum 5, not more than that. Sir, these are called as cue cards.
When you lie down on your bed, ensure to take a torchlight and keep the cue cards besides the pillow.
Take a torchlight and keep besides of your pillow and after
And you have the responsibility to set an alarm at 2:30 a.m. in the morning.
We want to set the time we have when we fall on the deepest sleep. Don't get thrilled out, and next after some time you can sleep. Get up at the set time and take cue card in one hand and torchlight in another hand. Step 5, flicker the torch off on for 15 times on each card one by one. If you have 5 cards, then you flicker the torch on each card 15 times. Step 6, remember you should not read the statements in cue card. You just have to send the messages to your subconscious mind. When the torch flickers, your eyes will make it to see. Your subconscious alone will read it. Next, go ahead and sleep again. What happens here in this process? You have sent messages to your subconscious mind, and all the messages in the cue cards as sent as messages to your mind. The messages already in the subliminal areas are converted into positive ones, and they start working on it. It's a definite effort of making your subconscious to make your dream come true and work for you.
Let's stop the presentation now. You can ask anybody any questions. நீ சொன்னதை எப்படி அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணிருக்காங்கன்னு பாருங்க.
சரி சார்.
And you can ask anybody any question. Who are you asking?
Sir, Sai sir. Before we going to bed, what we want to keep besides us?
Who knows the answer? Almost everybody knows the answer. Okay. So I said, sit down. Ravan, you say that. What's the answer? You say the answer. Torchlight. Okay, good. Sit down.
Cue cards and torch.
How many cue cards?
5.
5.
Maximum 5.
Ravindraj, explain more. Why should we do that?
First we should make 5 cue cards, and we should read with the torch, and we should keep them under the.
Thank you. Sanjay, what is the purpose of doing this?
Sir, for remembering our short-time goals, and we want to always remember about it.
Which part of the mind is getting activated? Choice 1, conscious mind. Choice 2, unconscious mind. Choice 3, subconscious mind.
Subconscious.
So, any other question? Hariharan, Sai,
Sir.
Saran, Nitin.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes.
Question?
Sir, Hariharan.
Okay. உட்காருங்க யாரும் எந்திரிக்க வேண்டாம் உட்கார்ந்து சொல்லுங்க
In that, what happening?
What happens here? I mean, in the slide of the week, what did you understand? Hariharan. எதுக்கு இதெல்லாம் பண்ணணும் 2:30 மணிக்கு காலையில் எழுந்திரிச்சு Okay, I'll come back to you. Sure?
Sir, first we have to wake up at 2:30, and we have to when we go to the deepest sleep, we have to wake up. Then we have to take the torchlight, and we have to take
Flicker it. the benefit out of this exercise, in your opinion? In this exercise, what is the benefit? In your opinion, படி இந்த exercise என்ன benefit நமக்கு கொடுக்கணும்னு நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்க? Listening skills. Okay, sit down. Fine. Activeness. Okay, right. Yeah, that's right.
Sense.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am. Next we are going to see about process 2. In process 2 it has for 3 steps. Instead of making cue cards we can record audio. It is in process 2 it is subliminal message conversion of mental reversion model.
Mental reversal model. Reversal.
Yes. Reversal. We want to record a 12-second statement and a 20-second BGM. Repeat the process again and again as much as the audio file as much as you can. Take music as much as you wish. Be very specific as much as you can. As much as you can.
So this is just an alternative instead of writing things in a card. You record your voice and you listen to your own voice. Like I would like to become a very good person in football. I will become a very good basketball player. I will become a scientist in the future. I will become a very good software engineer in the future. I would like to become a doctor in the future, character in the future, whatever it may be. We are feeding the subconscious mind about our goal. Adhikana method தான் he is explaining.
Step 3. Don't write or record minor things. Write and speak only the major things you need. Imagine the thing that you written in cue card or recorded as audio file. Keep faith on cue cards and audio files. Don't keep strong belief on it. Thank you. By Tarun.
So, Tarun will be ready to answer any of your questions, people in the online form.
Sir, unmute. Okay, sir.
So, Tarun will be ready to answer any of your questions. People in the online form, do you have any questions? அந்த பையன் வச்சு Yes, Rahul, what's the question you have for Tarun? The voice is breaking. See, there are lots of background noises. I'm not able to hear your voice properly. Okay, let Rahul adjust his audio within that time. Is there anyone who would like to ask a question? Yes, we will ask Mitra. What's your question, Mitra? One second. You can speak. I think Tarun will be able to listen to you.
Okay, sir. So, Tarun, very well, you did the presentation very well because, sir, about this will you follow out of these two, and what's the reason behind that?
சரி சார்.
தூங்குற நீ ஏன் தூங்கிட்டு இருக்க? ஃபேன் இல்லையா? ஓ, உங்கள் பைக் இருக்கு, ஃபேஸ் வாஷ் பண்ணுறோம். Yes. You answer the question. You understood the question, right?
சரி சார். ஹலோ சார். சார் I will follow the first process because it is easy.
It's easy.
Easy. Sir, if we need to record audio means it is also more effective. For it we need sir mobile application.
Mobile application.
Sir.
That's so. Cue card usage is very
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Dakshin, that was a nice question by Mitra. Now, Dakshin, you can ask your question.
Okay, sir. That was a good presentation, sir. So my question is, have you ever tried subliminal before, or if you haven't, when do you plan to start?
Sir.
இதை எப்போ பிளான் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு?
Sir. Sir, you start.
சொல்கிறா அது அவங்ககிட்ட சொல்லு.
Not yet started. I will start in future, sir.
Start in future.
Sir, no, sir. Upcoming days.
Every right. Okay. Thank you. So, I think Rahul, you must be ready to ask question. Come on.
Yes, sir. One minute, sir. And that's a great presentation, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I'm able to hear you. You can continue talking, Rahul.
There's a great presentation, sir. I have done a presentation for something, but it's a great thing and this is a presentation, sir. I want to appreciate you for that. And then, how do you think the success will be back to it, sir?
Repeat your question.
How do you think the company will maybe just to give some deeper impact to your life, sir?
How is it going to impact your life? If at all you start using,
Yes, sir.
if you are starting to use, how is it going to impact your life? That's what he's asking.
If we start using this technique, our subconscious mind will open, and the messages we have in the early morning at 2 o'clock to 2:30, it will go to our mind and stay in our mind and make it true.
Right. So fantastic answer by Tarun and a very good presentation. Everybody clap for Tarun. He did a really good job. All good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good job, Tarun. Very well done. Half measures into the presentation will be really confusing, but Tarun had given a lot of efforts towards preparing the presentation, and that has emerged as a very successful presentation. I am so happy that you have put a lot of efforts. Good, I appreciate that. Now, let's move on to the next activity, but we have a little pending thing. I'm just curious to know would like to ask a question to Team Mitra, that is in the drama after coma. I was browsing through some of the screen recordings and I saw the mayor and all that stuff written by Mitra as a message. So yesterday I was very happy with the way that you people presented. So whose idea was that? That is, when you are going for a story like that, and people becoming mayor, people becoming president and all that, that kind of nucleus of an idea, who triggered that idea? Was it Mitra, was it Dakshin, was it Advaita, or was it Aditya?
Sir, actually, the intention.
Yeah.
Yeah. So So basically, when we started this question, you go to the scenarios and it's a texture about the mayors and they're living in 2025 and they are fed up with their parents and something like that, sir. And I thought about connecting to Oprah Winfrey's life and the time traveling then, I mean, just as the time travel for some videos, sir, it was 5 minutes. And I did Oprah Winfrey then and like the way that I'm interactive. So that's how we merged the ideas and to the stage.
Okay, so Mitra, I just want to know which are all the ideas contributed by whom, as Dakshin gave a proper information, because I need to see if you have improved after these many number of sessions. So as a leader, can you clearly explain in addition to what Dakshin has explained?
Sir, that way I had online network glitches, so I had to take my idea. So the idea of 4 players and who are actually being exposed towards drugs by their parents and the time traveling thing and they are in 2035. They want to travel back to 2023 and see what wrong deeds they did in the college life with someone grudges from their own parents. These were the ideas that I did. Then Lakshmana started with the American home with the Oprah Winfrey, and he also wanted either me or Abheka to play the role of Oprah, and we had a discussion like that, and we told that someone must advise us that we are the idea that we are not supposed to stay in the past life and to be in the future was said by Lakshmana sir, and Abheka supported us by giving 2 quotes. The conclusion that she gave us is the 2 quotes, like past is past, do not try to reflect it in your present. All those quotes was given by Advaita. Dakshina gave the idea of involving Oprah Winfrey, and also that the person must be there who should advise us that we are not supposed to stay in the past life. We are supposed to experience and try to solve the problems in our present life, sir. And the idea of Sanjay Rehan being the president was spontaneous, sir. He involves creativity during the skill talk, sir. And these were the ideas, and unfortunately Aditya was not able to contribute most ideas because he left in the mid-day, sir.
Okay, okay, got clarity. And now, very quickly, I want all of you to note down the marks for your respective teams. That is, Team Mitra was in one team, Team Shivan was the other team. Shivan had Pravan and Sai Sanjay. Mitra had Dakshin Siddharth, Advaita, Aditya, and towards the end Rahul joined. Sanjay Rehan, Akshit were in the team. So it was actually Team Akshit rather, and there was another team that was Team Nitin. Nitin had Kavinraj, Hariharan, Sai, Seb into the team. So basically, I would like to start with Team Akshit. It was a very big gallery of good thinking seniors. Rahul, the most senior person, then Dakshin Siddharth, then Akshit and Mitra, then Sanjay Rehan, then Advaita. So we had all these people. First of all, note down all the chunk of marks I am giving. I'll start with Mitra. For the initiation of the idea of, the mayor and Kavinraj, see if the tripod is covering me properly. Adjust if you don't mind. So the mayor and the president and all that, I really appreciate that. For that, the team gets 50 marks. Am I getting covered? Yeah. Turn it on. Thank you. So 50 marks for Mitra, 50 marks for Dakshin Siddharth, for the initiation of the press conference idea, 50 marks for Sanjay Rehan for showing very good improvement in speaking, 50 marks for Advaita for participating cheerfully in the skit program, and 50 marks for, of course, Rahul, who quickly adapted with the things. Now, one more round. 50 marks for Akshit for showing his improvement. How much is the score now? 300. 350, yeah, 300. Now, as far as the team talk is concerned and the marshal of the idea in terms of making it as a sizable story for the team, excuse me, excuse me, for the team itself, I would like to give 75 marks. That is the previous day, on day one of Drama After Coma, like I saw Sanjay and Akshit spending scotchy time under the car shed, and they were discussing, and the ability to cheerfully contributing the ideas by Mitra and Dakshin Siddharth over online. For this whole process, I'm giving 75 marks. And the skit enactment, well, I thoroughly enjoyed the skit yesterday. It was almost for about 39 minutes, and I was very comfortable while listening to the skit, and the flashback and the timeline concept, all that transpired really well. And I'm given to understand that Mitra played a role in bringing that idea, and Dakshin also played a major role in bringing that idea. So for that, I would like to give another 75 marks. Now coming to the bonus factor, this might not be applicable for all the teammates. Yeah, Mitra, you have raised a hand. Is it recent or was it a before one?
Darshana, he planned it, sir, because we did not have time to plan sequences as we would do before. So unusually, yesterday Darshana wrote the entire sequence, and we all had that spontaneously, sir. So he was the one who planned the sequences, though we shared the ideas amongst ourselves.
Got it, got it. I have given the marks for that in accordance to that. Yeah. As far as bonus, you chipped into the point very apt way and in the exact time. So for that reason, Dakshin Siddharth gets a bonus of 35 for this skit modeling, and I would like to give 35 points bonus for Sanjay Rehan. Over the period of time, I have been witnessing Sanjay, how he was speaking and how he was participating. Yesterday, his participation and his involvement was soaring high, which is actually a very good learning entity by Sanjay. So for that, Sanjay gets 35 points bonus. Yeah, and Akshit, I was sarcastically mentioning that Akshit is a very cool leader, not speaking and all that, but that is also the truth. He never boasts himself, and he is very honest to others. Like, he was sleeping a couple of minutes back, and I had seen that, and he didn't know that I saw that he was sleeping. And I asked him, you are sleeping? And he said yes. And I asked him, why are you sleeping? Because of your fan. And I would like to take it as a compliment about my office here. He's the only person who has said that I've got a very good fan. I was always thinking that the fans were very dissatisfying. Thank you so much for sleeping under my fan. Right, so yeah, jokes apart, he was explaining things to me, and on a very honest basis, and he went and he freshened up and all that. So yesterday he was, along with Rahul was trying to motivate him to speak more. So 25 marks for Akshit as bonus. Rahul has got a bonus as well for elucidating, and his interpersonal tactic was really good. If you had noticed, when he came and when he was given the device, he got an acquaintance with Advaita. He said that this is the first time he is joining with the team of Advaita and saying hi and all that. These are all very good manners and good behaviors. And towards the interim, he knew that Sanjay Rehan will speak on his own, but Akshit needed a little bit of a pep talk or a push. So he did that. So for all these reasons, 35 marks for Rahul as bonus. And yeah. And Mitra's, adaptability, you put Mitra as a leader, you don't put Mitra as a leader, the behavior is going to be the same. Not that she's my daughter. I always forget the fact that she's my daughter whenever she's in the MS sessions. I'm just seeing her as a different student, just like any other student. On that note, I would like to give 35 points bonus for Mitra for the adaptability and the way she was trying to involve. Like, Aditya was mute, he was not speaking. Advaita was mute, she was not speaking. She was periodically checking whether everybody was in tandem and onto the line. So for that vigor and that attitude, I would like to give 35 points bonus for Mitra. What's the total now? You can add that.
But now they prepare the first sequence,
Yeah, including all that, I gave 35. The bonus was given to that too. Thanks for adding. I gave 35 for Sanjay as bonus, 25 for Akshit as bonus, 35 for Dakshin as bonus, 35 for Mitra as bonus, 35 for Rahul as bonus. That's it. Unfortunately, I am not eliciting any bonus for Advaita and Aditya because their participation was little less. I'm saying this on to their eyes, but maybe in the next team, in the next event, they will be contributing to the team more. Yeah. Dakshin, the total is 6, not 5. Is that right? 615. Okay. What? Make it as 620. Yeah, Dakshin, you raised your hand. What is it? 615. Yeah, 615. So, give a big hand to Team Akshit. They have finished the activity with 615 marks. Good job, people. This thank you. This 615 will be consolidated and it will be added into your CRS mark. Remember, April 14th we started the summer sessions and we are May 14th is round the corner with the 1 month completion of our summer. So May 14th, I think it falls on Sunday, day after tomorrow, right? 14th. So May 15th we will have our first ever CRS presentation. உங்கள் எல்லாருடைய மார்க்கும் நீங்கள் வாங்கின மைனஸோடு சேர்த்து இருக்கும். அது ப்ரெசன்டேஷனை ஐ வில் ரைட் ஃப்ரம் பிரவன் டில் ஹரியரன் எல்லாத்துக்குமே மைனஸும் இருக்கும் ப்ளஸும் இருக்கும். ஒன்லி கப்புள் ஆஃப் பீப்புள் ஹேவ் நாட் ஏர்ன்டு மைனஸ். மற்றவங்க எல்லாத்துக்கும் மைனஸ் இருக்குது, அதோடு சேர்த்து நான் உங்களுக்கு காமிப்பேன். அண்ட் திஸ் 615 marks will be consolidated and will be added into your CRS component. And Dakshin, I really appreciate your attitude of participating in the class besides being ill. So the bonus was given for that also. I appreciate that. Coming to Team Nitin. So first of all, Nitin, their total level of skit presentation should be given 155 marks. So first 155 marks is given for their good level of skit performance, 155. Now, let us come individual by individual. I would like to first of all concentrate on Kavin Raj. In that team, he is the most senior person as far as attending MS evening sessions is concerned, close to 340 sessions. Now, Mitra has attended 1025 plus sessions. Dakshin had attended close to 650 sessions. And after that, if you look into this region, it is Kavin Raj who has got most number of sessions attended, 350. So I appreciate Kavin Raj for showing the improvement in the skit. He was much more clear and he was explaining things very gradually. Previously in 2019-2020 he was not speaking like that, but right now he has shown a good improvement. So 15 marks for 50 for Kavin Raj. Nitin has always been a very good participant, and in 2021-2020 we will always try to induce Nitin to speak, but these days he is speaking really well. And if you had noticed, when he was playing the role of a son, he was reprimanding with his father and all that, so he was very involved in the skit, and that involvement and his activeness was really good. So 50 marks for Nitin also. Sai Saran is actually a very, very active participant. Yes, he has got a little bit of a problem in terms of framing the statements. That is why he is attending training. But yesterday during the session, he was really doing good as much as he could, and he was also trying to participate. And I'm also involving Sai Saran's agility in presentation in the previous one when they were doing the marketing. I would like to bring that score also into this. So 50 marks for Sai Saran as well, 50. Of course, the new boy Hariharan has immediately involved himself and he also gave a contribution. So 50 marks for Hariharan. Tarun, besides being the senior in that particular team, he well adapted and he was not having any hesitation to work under the junior leader. Nitin is junior to him, but still he was having a good attitude. Enacting in the skit and explaining things were also really good. So he explained after the skit, and today he made a presentation. Presentation is different. So 50 marks for Tarun also. How much is the score for Team Nitin? 405. We'll make it as 410. That's Team Nitin's score. And all of your marks will be consolidated in your CRS. Now coming to Team Shivan. Shivan, Sai, Sanjay and Pravin. A total of 135 marks is given for their presentation and their drama presentation and all that. Shivan made the presentation, Pravin supported. Pravin did not speak, but he tried to support. But please note that Sai Sanjay contributed by saying his own story as much as he could. It was funny story, but still his ability to speak is what matters here. So 125 for the team, Shivan, for making a plot presentation. 50 marks for Sai Sanjay, 50 marks for Shivan and 35 marks for Pravin. That's the bonus this team is getting. 35. 125 plus 50 Shivan, 50 Sai Sanjay and 35 Pravin. What's the total? 260. We'll make it as 270 and those 270 will be consolidated and will be given into your CRS. I appreciate Shivan, Sai Sanjay and Pravin for giving their best performance in that. Good job. So that's minus. I will show in the CRS report. I will say you with the reason why you got the minus. I will add that. Monday you will know the minus. Okay. Alright, so let us freshen up and we will go to the new activity. And any questions, anybody? Shall we go to the new activity? Yeah, okay. All right. The 4 members in the online, Mitra, Advaita, Rahul and Dakshin Siddharth, you are going to be in one team. So who would you like to have as a leader for this Kill the Sins activity? I would like to see Advaita as a leader because Rahul has been a leader, but Advaita needs a little bit of more training, so I thought her leadership mantle should be uplifted, so I have changed my mind. Do you have any arguments or any other better sessions, team? All right. Advaita, do you have anything saying that no, I want Rahul Anna to be the leader, count me out? Something of that sort. Do you have anything to say? Did she speak? I did not hear. Okay. I did not hear. So Advaita, when you speak next, make sure your team members are hearing you. You got to speak louder. Okay, right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 members. We'll have 3 teams instead of 4 teams. Okay, right? Sanjay Rehan, stand there. Tarun, stand here. Alright, so these 2 boys are going to take the team members for themselves. And we are going to have the toss. One team, that is Team Advaita, has already been set. Who's asking? You will ask. Okay, I'm spinning the coin and Sanjay Rehan is calling for heads. This symbol is head and this number 5 is tail. Okay? That's tail. So Tarun, you can choose your team member. Mitra, just type this on the chat box as I'm saying. Team Tarun. Tarun picks up Kavin Raj. Sanjay. Iri. Mitra, you write for Team Tarun. Dakshin, you write for Team Sanjay. Tarun picks up Kavin Raj. Sanjay picks up Shivan. Who's next? Tarun picks up Akshit as his second member. Sanjay. Sanjay Rehan picks up Nitin as his second member. Yeah. Pravan. Tarun takes Pravan into his team. Sanjay Rehan. Sanjay Rehan takes Sai Saran into his team. Tarun takes Hariharan into his team, and obviously Sanjay Rehan gets another Sanjay into his team. Sai Sanjay. So, thank you. Now we will see. Mitra has sent her list. Team Tarun has Kavinraj, Akshit, Pravan, Hariharan as team member. And team Shivan has Nitin, Sai Saran and Shivan, Nitin, Sai Saran and Sai Sanjay as his team members. Okay, all right. And we have team Advaita, which contains Advaita as the leader, Rahul, Mitra and Dakshin Siddharth. Okay, sit as per your teams. Come on. Sit along with your team. Okay, thank you so much. Now I will explain what the activity is all about. It's pretty simple activity. Facing each other. Facing is நீங்க என்ன பார்த்து உட்காருங்க, அவங்க இங்கே வந்து உட்காரணும். டீம் டாக்ல எதுவும் இல்லை, உள்ளே போயிடலாம் வா. Of course, if you need team talk, I'll give you time. Hey, அங்கே ஒயர் பார்த்து, Ravan, ஒயர். Please listen to the activity clearly. Common option is given. Tarun, would you like to have any changes in the team? No? Sanjay? Right. Good. That's a very good belief about the team members. This is how a captain has to be. Tarun is the leader, captain, and Akshit is the vice captain, while Sanjay is the leader and Shivan will be the vice captain. Vice captain's role will be changing. Okay, right? Now, clearly listen to the activity. This is going to be interesting. I have created this activity on my own as usual. Boys know about this particular game.
Sir, I know this game, sir. One Saturday.
We played?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
I know this game, sir.
3 teams are given 3 trays. You don't have a tray. You have to imagine a tray. So red color tray will be given to Team Tarun and blue color tray will be given to Team Sanjay. The reason why I am giving the tray, and of course a color of your choice, imagine a tray onto the sky. What happens is, the reason why I am giving the tray is, these people are your army. The people are your army. You can name differently. Like, they also have army, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 into 3, 8 3s are, yeah. So we have got 24 army here. So in the 24 army, and Advaita's team can imagine names. Idhe names okay. If you want the same names, I'll type the names here, and while these guys are having the team talk, I'll type the names here and you can have the names. Okay, so we are going to see how effectively you are going to use this army. Yara enna purpose-ukaga use pandringa appdin solli you can use. There are 2 people in a team, captain, vice captain. There are 3 other members, 24 already here, 25, 26, 27. 25, 26, 27. Okay. And for Advaita, Mitra, Dakshin, Rahul, 25, 26, 27. So one team contains how many army? 27 battalion members. All right. Okay. What happens here is, I would be coming up with, like for example, if it is Sanjay Rehan's team, I would say 2 problems about the army. Okay. 2 problems about the army. And in that problem, I will administer a game. Like for example, Joshua, 1 army, and there is another guy called as David. So Joshua, David and 2 பேர் இருக்காங்க. So they both are having this kind of a problem, and you are supposed to take the problem out of these two people by doing this task அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்லுவேன். Okay, so you do the task and you earn the points. Task என்னங்கிறது எப்படி வேணாலும் இருக்கும். It will be a physical activity, it will be a fun activity, it will be a presentation activity, whatever it may be. Now the interesting point is, when you are making an error, ஒவ்வொரு டீமுக்கும் ஒரு கப் இருக்கும். Okay, so like dark blue color cup, I mean dark blue color cup belongs to team Advaita, dark dusky brown color cup belongs to Sanjay Rehan, and dark red color cup belongs to Tarun. This cup will have some coins. நீங்க பண்ற தப்புகள், நீங்க பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிற விஷயத்துல, what I will do is, just like life, as we go along living our life, we will include sins and we will include salvation. நம்ம பண்ற நல்ல டீட்ஸ்ல நமக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும்? புண்ணியம் கிடைக்கும். நம்ம பண்ற கெட்ட விஷயத்துல நமக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும்? பாவங்கள் கிடைக்கும். So you will have sins in those cups. Okay, but at the same time you will have salvation also into the cup. உங்களுக்கு புண்ணியமும் இருக்கும், I mean sinsum இருக்கும். At any given point of time I will give a command, sin check. Sin, SINCHECK, sin check. Sin check அப்படின்னா மட்டும்தான் Sanjay will go and check his cup, Tarun will go and check his cup, Advaita will go and check her cup. Sins இருந்துச்சுன்னா நீங்க வாங்கின அத்தனை பாயிண்ட்ஸும் எராடிகேட் ஆகும், எல்லாமே மைனஸ் ஆகும். நீ ஒரு 50 பாயிண்ட்ஸ் வாங்கியிருக்க, ஒரு சின் காயின் இருக்கு, -50. அண்ட் ப்ளீஸ் நோட் ஆப்போசிட் டீமுக்கும் நீங்க பண்ற சின்ன சொல்றதுக்கு ரைட்ஸ் இருக்கு. லைக் Advaita's team is performing, Nitin can come and say that, sir, I think that's a sin, அதனால் அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு சின் காயின் கொடுங்க அப்படின்னு நிதின் என்கிட்ட சொல்றதுக்கு அவங்களுக்கு உரிமை இருக்கு. பட் whether to add a sin coin to your cup or not, that I will decide. பட் சின் இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லி வந்து அவன் சொல்றதுக்கான தைரியம் அவனுக்கு இருந்தால், he can say. All of a sudden Sai Saran comes and says, sir, this is a positive one, a salvation. So அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு புண்ணியம், you can give a salvation coin to them. He can say that too. அதையும் நான் தான் முடிவு பண்ணுவேன் whether to give or not. But please note, when you are asking the trainer to give a salvation to somebody, your team will get a bonus. பட் சின்ன சொன்னதுக்காக மைனஸ் கிடைக்குமா? சார் பிரவனுக்கு சின் கொடுங்க அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்கிறேன், அப்போ எங்கள் டீமுக்கு மைனஸ் கிடைக்குமா? நோ, நாட் நெசசரிலி. பட் சார் பிரவனுக்கு பாசிட்டிவ்ஸ் கொடுங்க சார், அவன் நல்லா பண்ணுறான் சார் அப்படின்னு நீங்கள் சொன்னீங்கன்னா ஓன் டீமுக்கு ப்ளஸ் கிடைக்கும், போனஸ் கிடைக்கும். பட் த கேட்ச் ஹியர், போனஸுக்காக நீ சொன்னீங்கன்னா எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சிடும், உன் மனசுலேருந்து வந்தால் மட்டும்தான் உனக்கு போனஸ் கிடைக்கும். இப்போது சிவன் கம்ஸ் அண்ட் சேஸ் தட், சார் அக்ஷத்தனை இதை சொன்னாங்க and our team would like to give, நான் லீடர்கிட்ட பேசிட்டேன். லீடர்கிட்ட பேசாமல் நீ பாட்டுக்கு சௌரியத்துக்கு வந்து கொடுக்க முடியாது. லீடர்கிட்ட கேட்கணும், தருண்கிட்ட கேட்கணும், கவின்ராஜ் ஆனால் சஞ்சய் ரேஹனுக்கு ஏதாவது கொடுக்கலாமா, ஒரு சால்வேஷன் கொடுக்கலாமா? இஃப் தருண் சேஸ் இல்லைடா அப்படிலாம் ஒன்றும் தேவையில்லை அப்படின்னா, தென் கவின்ராஜ் கேன் நாட் டு. இங்கே டெமோக்ரஸி கிடையாது. இட் இஸ் நாட் டெமோக்ரஸி, யூ வில் ஹாவ் டு ஒபே த லீடர். ஓகே, ரைட்? ஸோ ரிமெம்பர், if you offer sin to somebody, you are not getting minus, but if you offer salvation to somebody, your team will get bonus. Okay, this is how it is going to be. All right, okay. Now let me come to the next command, injury of the army. Injury of the army. Injury of the army அப்படின்னா, நான் ஒரு ஒர்க்கை கொடுக்கும்போது நீங்கள் சப்போஸ் அந்த ஒர்க்கை ஒழுங்காக செய்யலை அப்படின்னா, your army member gets injured. Like for example, what's the name? Let's say Emily. So you are playing for Emily. I have given a task with regard to Emily, and you are not playing well, and I will call Emily as Emily injury. அப்போ இன்ஜுரி இருந்தது அப்படின்னா, அந்த இன்ஜுரியை ரெக்கவர் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நீங்கள் எனக்கு ஏதாவது ஒரு ஆக்ஷன் கொடுக்கணும், ஆக்ஷன் பிளான் கொடுக்கணும். ஸோ நீங்கள் ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்க வேண்டியது 2-3 கமெண்ட்ஸ். Command number 1, sin check. Command number 2, injury of the army. Command number 3, sin call or salvation call. Sin call or salvation call. இதை நான் சொல்லும்போது இஃப் யூ வுட் லைக் டு கிவ் சின் டு சம்படி, இஃப் யூ லைக் டு கிவ் சால்வேஷன் டு சம்படி, யூ கேன் டெல் மீ தட். அக்கார்டிங் டு தட் we will add the score or pull points out of the score sheet. This is the outline of the exercise. We are going to do this today and tomorrow. Do you have any questions? Remember, teammate getting absent, teammate coming late, everything will cost huge minus in this activity. Today day 1, tomorrow day 2. And tomorrow by 12:30 this activity will come to an end. Monday we will start a new activity. Okay? Right? Alright, once again, Team Advaita, if you have got any questions or clarifications, you are free to check now. Put your hand up if you have got it. Yes, Advaita. Who's speaking? Yeah. Okay. So then we will change, we will have the leadership change. Rahul, are you going to be there tomorrow? So then Rahul is the team leader. Okay, fine. So in the online form, Rahul is changed as a leader because Advaita will not be there tomorrow. So she is taking leave. So Rahul. Any other questions? Rahul? Yes, Dakshin. Repeat. No, whatever possible mistakes you could commit in this activity, அதை மட்டும் தான் இன்வால்வ் பண்ணுவோம். ப்ரீவியஸாக இருந்த இதில் இல்லை. Dakshin, what's your question?
So can we come up with our names for the soldiers?
You will come up with?
Also from all that, can we come up with our names for our army because we don't have it right?
Yes. For the 27 army, you can come up with your own names. No problem. Ready? Shall we go? Understood? Right. So I want a points noter. Who will be noting the points for the team? Yaro one person should have complete details about. Okay, Shivan will be doing for team Sanjay Rehan. Akshit will be doing for team Tarun. And what about you, team Rahul? Who is going to be the points checker? Mitra will be. Yes, you have raised a hand. Is it to ask something or is it to volunteering that you will take care of the points, Mitra? So you will take care of the points? Alright, okay. Fine. Shall we start? First activity is for team Tarun. இந்தா உன் ட்ரே வாங்கிக்கோ. ட்ரேயில் அந்த கார்ட்ஸ் அப்படியே ஓப்பனாகவே இருக்கட்டும். கெஸ்ஸு கேம் விளையாடும்போது நம்ம தள்ளி விடுவோம் பார்த்தீங்களா, அந்த மாதிரி தள்ளி விட்டுட்டுலாம் இருக்காதிங்க. உங்கள் ட்ரே ஒரு இடத்துல பத்திரமா வச்சுக்கோங்க. அது சும்மா தள்ளி விட்டுலாம் விளையாண்டுருக்க வேண்டாம். அதில் நான் ட்ரே ஓப்பன் பண்ணி தந்துடுறேன். உங்கள் ரெஃபரன்ஸ்க்காக மட்டும்தான் அந்த ட்ரேவை கொடுக்குறேனே தவிர யூ ஆர் நாட் கோயிங் டு டூ எனிதிங் ஃபார் த ட்ரே வித் த ட்ரே. These are your army members, I would say. And team Rahul is going to have their own nomenclature for the army members. அதை அவங்கள்ட்ட விட்டுருவோம். Hold it. ஹலோ அண்ணா. அண்ணி சொல்லுங்க. நீ அப்படியா? நீ ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். எவ்வளோ நீ மார்க் வாங்கியிருக்கேன்? டோட்டல் பர்சன்டேஜா நீ? சூப்பர் நீ. ரைட். நான் கிளாஸுக்கு ஃபோன் யூஸ் பண்ணி. சரி. நான் அன்னைக்கே வீட்டில் இருக்கும்போது சொன்னேன் நீ 70 மேலே வாங்குவேன்ட்டு. அவர் தான் நம்பலை. ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். சரி. ஒரு நிமிஷம் நீ கொடுக்குற. நீ ஒரு நிமிஷம். Hold this. 2 minutes. I'll come down. Dakshin. Dakshin. Dakshin, Siddharth, you hear me? Mitra, you hear me? Hello, Mitra. Dakshin, you hear me? Dakshin, your results are out? Mitra, you hear me? Yeah, your voice is breaking, but your brother has got 30 marks in his plus 2 examination and he's passed. They just wanted me to inform this time. So that's why I checked. Amritesh got the results. He was also into ICSE, so actually that's why I actually checked if your results are out. Okay. Okay. Yeah.